everyone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play that I'm bringing to the channel of the Stanley Parable. Now, this game is basically a multiple choice, multiple direction, multiple pathway type of game, like the not so much the butterfly effect, but a narrator is telling you what to do, and you have a choice whether to listen to him or not listen to him. And there's multiple times when you can listen to him or not listen to him. Like, you can listen to him right up until the end, then you don't listen to him, and that's a different ending, and so on and so forth. It just branches off. You can not listen to him, then listen to him. It branches off into many different directions. So there'll probably be a lot of episodes of this and a lot of different endings. So I played the old one, and I played this one, but this is all like years ago. I can't even remember the last time I even looked at this game. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And I think the story will be explained, obviously, of this Stanley guy will be explained in the cutscene at the beginning of the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Of course he was happy.
And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, we are in. And we are in room 427. Can we push buttons? Can we? I'm sure there's a button that you can press. But anyway, before I go on, there is no option for subtitles. I did look, there's no option for subtitles in this game, so I apologise if you can't really hear some things that he says because the music might be too loud or something like that. Actually, I might just turn the music down a little bit in that case. If I just turn the music volume down a little bit there. See, as you can see there, audio or visual, there's no options for anything to do with subtitles, so unfortunately we're just going to have to deal with it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No! I don't want to go to the meeting room!
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, wait, what? What did I just... What did I just do? Can I not? Can I not? And it's funny because if you stay in the same place, the game just doesn't let you get on with it. If you stay in the same place, or you try and do something that he tells you not to do, the game will tell you to move on.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You can't tell me what to do, narrator. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, let's just go on. Did we not? I mean, can we go through there? 7. I'm not being funny. What a boring ass job this is. I mean, it's not supposed to be like liberating or anything like that, but whoa! Hang on. Why could that... Oh, wait. Username is access. What? What's the relevance of this? Surely there's some... Is there some... Can I touch this roof panel or something? What did I just do? Did that door just... Did I just shut that door from way over there? That was weird. Nothing in there. It's blood! Okay, now it's coffee. Oh
When
god.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he though? Did he really? What? No other words of wisdom, narrator? No? Nothing? Nothing to say? Do you know what? Just fuck life.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nah, that's not what I wanted to do, to be honest. You're just making stuff up. I'm not checking all of these doors. They could be openable, but I doubt it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes, it really
Stanley
is.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. Oh, look at it. Hang on. We've got a picture.
Yes, really worth it
Yeah.
being here in the room.
Yeah, I'm just drinking it all in.
So
I'm just
utterly captivating
clock.
that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah,
Really worth it.
you forgot the clock and the vending machine. There's not just chairs and paintings in here. Let me just literally, I'll cold drink this all in.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly
Yep.
on his overall personality.
That's probably
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
that is probably what most of my subscriber base is thinking about now. Okay, so let's just move on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
The first open door on me. Okay, that's not left. Why am I alive? Oh, did I take the first open door on my left though? Did I? Not being funny. That looks all dark and mysterious considering he's picking me the right way. So maybe he's trying to punish me for what I did. So why don't we just go the other way? F you!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Narrator, anything to say? Choose cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000. How can they take $5,000 from you when you're dead? Do not jump from cargo lift while it's in motion will cause death. That's a clue for me to do something.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Oh shit!
here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
I didn't mean
Stanley
that.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful, yes. Oh my god. I didn't actually mean to fall off that then, but okay. So, as you can tell, you're kind of getting to grips with the game, the idea of the game right now. So we'll just keep going for a few episodes and we'll see how long. Wait. Is that in here?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Perceptual sphere? What in living shit was that about? Okay. Anything to add, narrator, about the weird woman who's just been on record there? Anyone? Anyone around? The narrator's not making a peep at all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go with him then. Do you know what? No, process of elimination.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm gonna go back
Perhaps
through,
he wanted to stop
and then I'm
by
gonna
the
go to the door that he
employee
told me
lounge
to go
first,
to originally.
just to admire it. Wow.
Ah, yes.
This room.
Beautiful room.
Beautiful room. What a gorgeous room. Thank
Oh, the
goodness we
room.
had taken this
I could
detour
just
on
feel
his way
the...
to meeting
Okay,
room.
narrator needs to
But
shut up
eager
now.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But there's a big red button. But there's a big red button there. Every gamer loves a big red button to press. Come on. You can't throw a big red button at me and just... You can't throw a big red button at me and expect me to just leave it. That looks boring. Let's go to the big red button of death in the elevator. I've just certified my death, haven't I? Oh, it's all going dark.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, here it's, left.
From here it's, left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
What the fuck? Okay.
No, not the right.
No, you can't make your mind up,
Ever
never
said
mind
it
me.
was to the right. What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
What the This guy's completely unprepared.
We went down right, left, down, left.
Then right, then left.
Yep, okay,
This door.
Okay, yes, I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. This just looks like we're delving further into nothingness. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh!
Okay. We just have to get back to...
Everyone, stop looking!
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay. Oh, great. Thank you, narrator, for your wonderful advice. Let's just start from the top, shall we?
Gone. What could it mean?
How dare you interrupt
Stanley
me?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I'm sure the disappearance of all of his co-workers would be in a memo. Maybe they're just out having, I don't know, Christmas dinner or something.
When Stanley...
Wait.
What?
The fuck?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I did.
Did you move the story somewhere? Or
I did.
Hold on.
I pressed the big red button.
I'm asking you. I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah,
It was right here
he's
just
such
a
an
minute
idiot.
ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Where the hell would the story be? I have got no idea where I'm going. Oh, it's a badass maze, this.
I'll say it.
Okay.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh God,
It's
really?
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
Oh,
not?
for fuck's sake, man. Here we go again. Oh, okay. So, what now,
All of his
narrator?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I? Are you sure? Are you sure the game isn't going to just fuck up even more because you've restarted it once again? Oh, now there's no fucking doors!
It's worse. I'm remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Oh.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Any... There's a door open there. There's a door open there. Can I get in there? Okay, let's just play the game and let's just go back.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What the hell?
Story. Here it comes.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's going on with this? What the hell?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations!
Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I won.
Okay?
Clearly.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, fuck me. How many restarts are we going to go through here?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Yes!
Follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Do we follow the line? Or do we leave it? Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look over here a minute. Is he gonna say anything?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Where's the adventure line? There we go. What's this? Solitaire? Something like that. Okay. Let's just follow the adventure line.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Yep.
It's over in
Of
this
course.
direction.
Yep.
Onward, Stanley. To
Yep.
destiny.
Onward!
Though, here's a thought.
Nope.
Will wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put
Yep.
it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
Yeah.
is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa,
Yes.
whoa. Hang on.
No.
That got a bit weird back there.
No, it's completely
I'd like
wrong.
to apologise. Not sure where I was going with all that.
What the living
You know
shit?
what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ta-da. Follow. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's go. Follow the adventure line. Follow the adventure line. Follow the adventure. What the fuck? Follow the adventure line. Da-da-da. What? Never mind, let's just keep
Cut the
going.
music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've had enough of analysing fins. What next?
Wait,
oh my god.
We're
What?
back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Yes. Yes.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Come on, Line. Sort your shit out. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after
Line.
we trusted you.
Come on,
after
Line.
everything we've been through.
Really?
You... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh my god. How many times are we going to restart this game? Okay. What do I
You know
do?
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Okay.
daring, mysterious.
Does it involve dinosaurs
This
and
sounds perfectly
witches?
doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, that direction. 437, let's do it. Apparently this is
Yes,
employee door
this
number.
is exciting.
Yes!
Me and Stanley forging a new path,
Yep,
a new
I
story.
just-
It could be anything.
I feel it tingling inside.
To be.
Yep.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
So far I can just see lights and walls and floors.
Oh,
But,
no, not you
oh,
again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Nope.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yep, just, it's not me, stop. But I've got no choice but to follow it. I'm not looking at it, you byline. Not looking at it. Nope, not concentrating on the line does not exist.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay. The opposite
So
direction,
I know that
though?
each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
Yes.
starting from the right,
Yes.
let's ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Yes.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Yes.
Our destiny awaits.
But I'm running around in circles? Oh, forget it. I'll just go in here then.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't.
Yes.
I won't do it.
Okay.
I won't do
Good.
it.
Let's just stay.
Timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever
What did
it
I just
is that
do?
made this schedule?
I just pressed that
I
chair.
don't even know. Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
Yep.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yep.
Well, in the meantime...
Huh? What did I do? Was it just pure... Is it meant to end like that? Or was it just pure coincidence that as soon as I pressed E on that single chair in the room that the timer stopped? That was either a very, very, very good coincidence or that's a separate ending. Am I...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is this a new game? Is it a new game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I imagine that this is a new game. He's just literally restarted the game for good. And this is a separate story. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this so far. I will be playing this a lot more. Like, I'll record a lot of episodes of this because I just want to explore every different possibility that happened. Like, that one that we've just done, if we do that again, I mean, obviously I won't show the whole thing, but if we do that again and then we see what happens if I don't press that chair and the timer stops, see what happens if we let the timer just run on. Maybe the same thing happens, but just to eliminate every process, I think will be a hilarious and interesting thing to do. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this start of a new series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.